Hi, everybody, and welcome to the webinar. I'm so excited that you're here. Today, I'm going to be talking about freelancing. That's right, freelancing is our topic, and I've talked about it before. You guys know I love to talk about freelancing, but this type of freelancing that we're going to cover today, it has a really special niche. It's definitely a niche in the freelancing whole big ol' bucket of freelancing, I guess you could say. So let me give you a quick overview. What we're going to talk about today is the niche of designing, right? So I call this design agency profit. It's all about how you can set up your own design agency and make some huge profits. And wait till I show you the numbers of what is possible, right? All right, here we go. So for a lot of people, and maybe it's not you, but just for a lot of people in general, they have trouble figuring out how to build a six-figure business that ultimately they can scale, they can work in, they can enjoy. So I've got an idea for you. And you guys know my story, so I'm going to skip past this one just to make the slide look pretty. But why am I talking about freelancing? And for those of you who have been with us for a long time, you know that I talk about freelancing a lot, and that's because our students that are freelancers are really successful. And what do I mean by our students who are freelancers? I'm just talking about our students who are doing their own thing, have built their own businesses. They're really servicing all their clients and delivering online for the most part. Some of them do have local businesses as clients, but you know, it's a small business. They're freelancing at home usually. They don't have an office. And you know, we've had our students quit jobs, buy land, buy houses, building cars, set up some really big businesses and be successful at it. Now, I like it because for freelancing, it's so easy to get started. It really is so easy to get started. Now, the secret, I'm just going to reveal 3 secrets to starting a six-figure business, designing for clients. And if you don't know how to do design, stick with me because you don't need to know how to do it. I'm going to show you why that's true. So secret number 1 is pick something that's in demand. If you're going to start a business that's in a money niche, right? You want to be in a money niche. Look and see what people are buying. There's more than enough for you. If you're in a niche that people are buying, there's enough for you. And then think about this. Is it in high demand, right? Is the thing that you're going to deliver in high demand? There's a new business started. I think it's actually 3 new businesses every second. It's something like 11,000 new businesses across the world are started every hour. Isn't that crazy? So do those businesses, when someone starts a business, do they need logo design, a business card, brochures, and flyers? Of course they do. So you're thinking, all right, what can I offer one of these 11,000 businesses that just opened in the last hour? What can I offer them? An example here of an in-demand niche is graphic design, and I'm going to really go deeper and look at logo design. Then you have to think, is it easy to deliver? Yes, it's easy to deliver. And the next question is there an opportunity for repeat customers? Yes, repeat is great. So will they come back for other services? Now, here we go at design agency profits, and you can see that I am in Fiverr. You guys all should know Fiverr. If you don't, it's Fiverr.com. It's one of my favorite sites, if not my favorite site. It's between Fiverr and Canva. Those two are my favorite websites, except off of social media, like, you know, put social media aside. So anyway, on Fiverr, I'm in the logo design category, and there are so many people doing so well, but I'm just going to pick this person right here, yeah? And then I want to look a little bit deeper at their gig. For those of you not familiar with Fiverr, a gig is a service that someone is offering. So this one says they'll design 2 awesome logos, right? Now, we can see that $25 is their most popular package because that is what Fiverr has open, right? If the basic was the most popular, usually that's what Fiverr has big and open. So it's between $5, $25, and $50, so 25, that's fine. And then they say they've done over 123,000 orders. That was kind of old, so I'm estimating it's above 125,000 orders. Now, $25 is their most popular, but if we go back, we'll see that they also offer services for $50 and $5. So we can see I'm just going to average it out at $25. I'm happy with that, right? So 125 orders times $25 equals $3,125,000 designing logos on Fiverr. Now, did any of you guys know that people are making millions of dollars on Fiverr? Anybody? If you already knew that, say me in the comments below. If you didn't know that, just say wow. Because for a lot of people, they had no idea that people were making millions of dollars on Fiverr. You see this as that little $5 site, right? And there's so many case studies. I can point out to you a bunch of people all across the world, America, India, wherever, you know, Canada, UK, that are making over $1 million, that have made over $1 million on this site. It's like Fiverr has created millionaires, and while a lot of us were sitting back and thinking, oh, this is the site to get cheap work done on, people were offering services on there and making a ton of money, right? And they're not talking about it. Have you seen in the front page of your newspaper somebody made $1 million on Fiverr? No, they're not talking about it. But I'm talking about it and telling you because I know it's something that you can do. All right, I've got a whole bunch of wows, but Nikki is saying that she knew people were making $1 million on Fiverr. Nikki, how did you know that, right? How did you know? Okay, so let's keep rolling here. Now, let me go back to the gig. And I screenshot this today when I was putting this together for you. Do you see how it says, oh, Nikki said she heard it from before. Yes, I talked about it before. Okay, Nikki. Now, you see how it says I will design 2 logos, right? It's 236 orders in queue. Isn't that crazy? 236 orders in queue. Do you know what that means? That means that people have ordered and they have 236 orders to fulfill, to deliver. They have work to do. This person can't go to sleep tonight. So 236 orders in queue. And let's say we're averaging it times $25. That's $5,900 right there in their account. They need to do the work to get the money. How many of you would stay up all night just to finish those 236 orders and collect that $5,900 for a day? Now, I believe they say their delivery time is 7 days or something, so they've got time to deliver it, or 5 days, but come on, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And when I looked at a lot of people in the logo design category, there were a lot of people with over 100 orders in queue. This is something that you go today, tomorrow, you see people have a ton of orders in queue all of the time, right? So the next thing that I want you to think about, the next secret, is what William just he just wrote it in: outsource and upprice the profit. William, you're always getting in front of me. Now here's what I want you to do. The next secret is pick something that you can have someone else deliver, right? Pick something that you can have someone else deliver. So all you need is a designer and some tools. Now, if you hire a designer local to you, it's probably going to cost you a good amount of money for a graphic designer. But if you hire someone in the Philippines or in Jamaica, right? If you hire someone in the Philippines or in Jamaica, you're going to be able to pay a lot less, maybe between $300 and $500 a month for someone to work for you full-time. So you can see that you can get someone on your team for not so much money. Now, let's say you're paying $500 a month to a designer. I'm just going to go back. And you know that you have 236 orders in queue and can make $5,900. That's totally worth it to you, right? You're going to be paying 10% of this out in salary to a staff. Now, if you have 236 orders in queue, you need a few staff members, right? Not just one. But you can see that there are some options here. And then just the right tools. For graphic design, I use Canva for everything. It's brilliant. It's an amazing tool. And you could totally, someone's asking me, can I do it all myself? Absolutely. You could set up your gig, deliver it all yourself, keep all the profits. But you can also hire so cheap these days that it can be affordable to scale and build your business. So if you want to start off doing it yourself and then hire someone, great. But I really think that you need to think about this as you're setting up, that your part of your strategy is going to be to hire someone. Now, the next secret is here is build your business, build your team, and build your hammock, right? So while your team is working, you're managing everything and collecting the money and, you know, making sure the business is running good. So here's what I want you to also think about. People don't pay for just design, they pay for the expert. So can you position yourself as the expert? Here's some ways to do it. Get reviews. Social proof is where it's at. So get reviews. Now, most people in logo design say they'll do one logo for $20 or something like that. So you do 5 logos for $20 and start and get some reviews to build up your portfolio, right? Sell really cheap to start. So maybe to get your first buyer, you're going to do 5 logos for $5. Just to get your first buyers in so that you build that momentum and then hike your price up. And then over-deliver. Deliver more than what's expected to build your reputation. So you would tell your designer, or if you're working in Canva, you can do it yourself, you'd say, okay, we're going to deliver this design in PNG, but then I also want you to give it to me in JPEG, PDF standard, PDF print, and as an animated GIF. And what you're going to do is you're going to deliver it to the client in all those formats with a nice message that says, I know I told you I was giving you a PNG, but because I love this project so much, your logo looks so great, I also want to give it to you in JPEG, PDF standard, PDF print, and as an animated GIF, right? Now what do they think about you? Somebody tell me, what would you think about someone who over-delivered like that, right? They didn't have to do much extra work, the designer. They just had to do, when they do file save as, they just had to save it in different file formats. That's all, right? But Nikki said, awesome, and then use them again for sure. Michael says, awesome, right? Yeah, you would think that they were awesome. So it's so easy to over-deliver. It doesn't cost you much more, and especially if you're having a staff person do it, that's just what they do. That's how they deliver it. And every time you deliver a gig, you just say the same thing, okay? How many of you are getting this? Do you think this sounds great? And really, if you have a sister who's looking to start a business, or a brother, or your spouse, you can suggest this business model to them and say, hey, this is what we need to get going. Here's a business that you could do that's easy and in high demand, a graphic design agency, right? So let's review really quickly. Step number 1 is find something that's in high demand. I am recommending a design agency. Ask the question, are people buying this service, and will there be repeat customers? Remember, with a design agency, they need their logo. After they get their logo done, what you going to do? When you deliver it to them, you're going to give them the link to get a business card. I love this logo. Your business sounds so amazing. Don't forget your business cards. Let's make you some brochures and posters, right? Link to all of your gigs, yes? Link to all of your gigs. You know, the next step is your team. Pick something that other people can deliver for you. An agency means that you don't do the work. You have other people doing it. And this is a picture of our agency that you guys know in Jamaica, and our young and smart, fast workers that work out of the office and do the work. And then the last step is to hang out in your hammock, right? Set up your team so that you are managing the business, right? And the end result is that you're going to build a business that can make you some good money and that you really can be proud of. And I've shown you what's possible, but I also want you to go on Fiverr and see for yourself. Look around for yourself and look at the different people that are doing work on Fiverr and how much they're making. Now, here's one of our students who posted in our Facebook group that he was making was making money. So he posted in the Facebook group how much he was making, right? And he said that this was 2 months worth of work. So you see his net income at $10,507.20 for 2 months worth of work, and he's doing a graphic thing. And the amazing thing about him is that when he does his thing, he actually gives everybody the same exact thing. He just changes their logo on it. It's like, okay, and they pay a ton of money for it. You just have to be, you just have to be creative about it. So, in summary, I'm recommending to you that you really think about getting in a really high demand niche where you can scale and build a business. And of course, the niche that we were talking about and recommending was the graphic design niche, because you saw, let me go back to my example that I got off of Fiverr today. You saw this one person right here, how much money they had made on Fiverr. Approximately. They probably made a lot more than that because they have upsells and everything. But let's just say $3,125,000, right? Not bad. There are millionaires made on Fiverr. Why not you? So take some time after this webinar to look around on Fiverr. Stop thinking about Fiverr just as the place where you can outsource. Now, always think of it like that. I'm just saying stop thinking about it as just J-U-S-T, that place. Because as I spend lots of money on Fiverr, I earn lots of money on Fiverr as well. And you should too. Now, our Fiverr account, we do have a girl in the office that manages it. She answers the messages. She logs into the account, answers the messages, gives it to the people on the team to do the work and to deliver. And she's just the project manager in the account. So I can't say that, Lorette and I spend all this time, and we do, right? But we've set it up with the agency model, and I'm encouraging you to do the same. All right, guys. Any questions before we wrap it up? Any questions? Going once? Go ahead and type it in the chat box if you have any questions. And also, let me know what you think. Anybody gonna take this up? Do a little bit more research, but take it up and think about what you can do, and then, start to be on the lookout for people that you can hire to make this happen. And we'll talk about some more agency models in upcoming webinars, because I know you guys like that. Offering something, but having somebody else do the work. Yes? Agree? Yes? Nikki says, once I get sorted, I'll get mine going. BG says, awesome. Nikki says, yes, for sure. Yes, Patricia says yes. Let's see. Michael says, I just bought some design software to make ebooks for myself. I'm thinking bigger now. Oh yeah, so now you can use that software. I wonder what you bought. Tell me what you bought, Michael, so I can check it out. But yeah, now you can really make ebooks for clients, and think bigger, Michael. And even if you have a family member who can get in it with you, and you can have them manage it, but think bigger, because when you see this number on your screen, you're now saying, oh, and if you look in the ebook category, I use an example of a lady in the ebook category who's made over $1 million designing ebook covers, right? Michael, if you could make $1 million designing ebook covers with this software that you have, would you do it? Would you? Would you do it? You might not be passionate about ebook covers, but I'm just wondering if you would do it. He says yes, yes. Lorette actually makes some amazing ebook covers. I'm so shocked all the time at her ebook cover talent, right? So she makes some nice ebook covers, and we use Canva. So that's who we use to make our ebook covers. All right, everybody. Any other questions? Going once, going twice. Any other questions? Going once, going twice. I've enjoyed being here with you guys today. I always enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I see a lot of familiar faces every time, so I'm happy about that. Patricia says, I would start offering services personally first to build the demand, and then start seeking a person to work within the agency. Absolutely. Great suggestion there, Patricia. It depends on budget. Some people are just like, I can afford to hire someone and build up, and others are saying, I could totally do it myself using Canva. and build up that way. Write down Canva for work. That's what I have, and I love it for graphic designing. Let's see. William is showing me a site builder. All right, William, I'm going to check that out. You always have something. Lorette, doesn't William always have something? Patricia says Canva for. Patricia, you can, oh, it's called Canva for Work. You can just Google it, Canva for Work. It's a way to upgrade your Canva account so that you can do so much more within Canva. I love Canva for Work. So Lorette says William always has some resources, right? All right, William, I'm going to check out some of your resources, and Michael's giving me a resource as well. So I'm going to check out your resources and maybe send it out in the group or talk about them next week. Let's see. BG says she goes to a place where she gets graphics really cheap. I wonder if Lorette knows this one. The Hungry JPEG. Let me look at that one. Michael, I could not get your let's see, your link to work. Check that link again for me, Michael. And let me see. I'm going to show you, let's see, is this William's site that he sent us, Flexi? Recruit your own personal designer with advanced skills. Save time by easy stunning pages in minutes, completely with your voice, with the words first. Artificial intelligence page builder. Interesting. Simply speak and build. That's so interesting. I think this is William sent this to me. I'm going to check it out. All right, BG sent a link over. She said she gets some cheap graphics here. All right, thanks for that resource. So can you guys see this one? I'm going to send it out in the chat box. Hang on one second. It's called the Hungry JPEG. Here we go. The Hungry JPEGs. You guys can all check it out. Premium graphic design resources. Oh, this is where you get different resources, mostly, BG. I'm kind of looking at it to see what it is about. Or do you get people to do designs for you? Tell me more. She said, they have both high and low. I usually get the stuff on sale, okay, and the cheap stuff. So, but it does look cool. Like, looks like they have a lot of cool kind of graphics here. I love that. I love it. Wow, they logo watercolor elements. So thanks for sharing this. And BG says the complete license. I use them for meme. All right, I'll have to check that out. All right, Michael, I'm checking your link again. Hang on, guys. One more link that came in. Sharing resources here. You guys are awesome for that. Oh, looks like you have to log into this one. What is designer? Hang on. I think, Michael, I'm trying to see if there is a page. Let me see if there's a page that we can go to get to it, to see what it is before signing up, maybe. Hang on. See if this is it. Stunning. Oh, this is the software that you bought to make ebooks, right? Create a new project, choose a template, and then publish the book cover. And he was author of that book. Let me show you one thing before I let you guys go. And I want to make sure that you take some time to, oh, so you can make 3D covers in here. I want to make sure you take some time to play around with Canva. So hang on, let me launch Canva. You know the PowerPoint presentation from today? I did that in Canva. That was a Canva template, and I did that all in Canva. Let's see. I want to show you my favorite site just one more time. All right. So, hang on. I'm looking for other templates in Canva as well. All right. I'm opening up 2 pages. So Canva's opened up. So here is Canva, and they've got just a whole bunch of different things that you can design. We're talking a lot about ebook covers, so I'm going to go down to the ebook cover section. Where is that ebook cover? Oh, I must have passed it. Did I pass it? Wait. I think I'm moving too fast. Resume, certificate, CD cover. Oh, book cover. I'm going to do this book cover. I thought there was a... Specifically, it said Kindle book cover. Hang on one second. Should we get email headers? Maybe not. All right, so I'm going to use this book cover one here. Okay, hang on, guys. 1 second. Jen says, what about Laughing Bird software? Yes, Jen, I do have Laughing Bird software, but come on, with Canva, you know, I just love it. I think it's an amazing way to make logos. So, and to do other things. All right, so watch here. So Canva is completely free, and I know I talk about this a lot, so this is for those of you who haven't seen me talk about it on a webinar. So I do have a version called Canva for Work, which just means I have different, maybe a few different templates, and I have more free templates than the regular Canva, and I pay $12.99 a month for it. But it's so worth it to me because I use this site every day. So on the left-hand side, you can see I'm looking through a whole bunch of book cover templates, and I'm going to pick one that I like so that I can use it for a book. I don't know. I'm just going to make up some book, right? So keep scrolling down. You guys see all the book covers? Let me make sure you can see my screen good. Yep, you can see it. And all right, now I clicked on something. Here we go, back on the site. The hardest part is picking which cover to use because they're all so nice. Oh, I like this desserts one because I do have a client who makes cakes. So let's use this desserts template. Now, the problem with this book cover, actually, let me use a different one because of the white background. I want to make something that's a little bit easier for you guys to see what we're doing. All right, here's something here. You guys can relate to this one. How to find your dream job. Now, on Canva, so if I downloaded this image here, right, as a PDF, it would tell me that I have to pay for it, right? And it's paying for this image in the background, the guy doing meditation. But how to find your dream job? What I would do is I would go to one of my favorite sites, pixabay.com. I'm just going to open up 3 of the sites, unsplash.com and pexels.com. If you didn't write it down now. The first one I said was pixabay.com, Pixabay.com. The second one was Unsplash, Unsplash.com. And the third one was Pexels, Pexels.com. All right? Okay, great. So what I'm doing here on Pixabay is that I am going to type into this box right here, meditation woman. All right, so we'll see what comes up. And then in Unsplash, I'm going to type business suit on. Well, I don't know. Let's see. What am I trying to do the book on? So let me put laptop on, laptop on beach. Laptop on beach. These are just images that I'm searching for. I'm just going to go to the next site. I'm going to do some beach pictures here. All right, so if we go back to this site, the first row of images you have to buy. That's how the site makes money, by advertising things that are on Shutterstock. So we're going to pass up on those. And then the second row, I mean, everything else under that, you don't have to pay anything extra for. So you can just look around at the different images and pick what you want, right? And what you want to get. Then if I go over to laptop on beach, it doesn't look like they have too many images of people with their laptops on the beach, so I might skip off of this site, which is, what was that? Unsplash, and Pexels, I just typed in beach, so, you know, maybe I would pick that one, or it just, whatever you want. You just pick whichever picture you want. All right, let me pick one. I just pick this one, and I can download it. And you can download the images for free on the site. But in the essence of time, I'm going to go back to Canva. Oops, I'm in a different section. I'm going to go back to Canva. I'm going to delete this image in the middle. I'm going to see what images I have uploaded. All right, let me see what images I have uploaded. I'm going to put this in the whole background here. Hang on one second. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete the yellow background. And then just bear with me for a second. I just have an idea. I'm going to move this image to the back. Really, you just have to play around with Canva to know what to do. Move it to the back, move it to the back. And I'm going to put this here. Let's see. I'm going to call this the stay-at-home dad. Stay-at-home dad. How to be an effective stay-at-home dad. You can't see this. I'm going to change the color maybe to red. How to be an effective. Still can't see this, so I might take this book cover and crop it a little. Let's see, come down just a little. And then I'm pressing the check mark to crop it. Right, how to be an effective stay-at-home dad by Michael. Right, by Michael Chambers. And then you press download to download the book cover. And you can download it as a JPEG, PNG, PDF. They have this animated GIF. I wonder if I can do that one with this. Let me show you this animated GIF if it's going to work for a book cover. I haven't tried it for a book cover yet, but let's see. These are just good to put, especially on Facebook. Yeah, it's kind of, see, it kind of bounces in as an image. You see that? It's kind of cool, right? It's a new thing that Canva has. Most people don't even press the button because you're like, what is that? But you can download each one of those different styles and have your book cover as that style as well, or you can come back here and just download the book cover. Okay, so guys, have any other questions? It's really cool, right? Yeah, there's a lot of different things that you can do. So if you go back into layouts, you just pick the different layouts, and again, if you see that it's charging you for the layout, what are you supposed to do? All you have to do is take the image out and replace it with a different image that you upload. So you can pick any image, upload it right here into this section, and then as you put the image in here, you can just work around. I'm going to call this Insta Business. Right. How to build your business on Instagram. And we'll have this book be by, let's see, William Humphreys. All right, I got a little bit of a typo in there. That was fast, right? All right, hang on one second. Oops, I made it too big. Hang on. Insta Business, how to, typo William, because I'm going to give you this book cover. How to build your business on Instagram. Download. Did I spell William's name right? Yep. Download it as a JPEG. Download. You're welcome, William. William said thank you. I said, yes, you're welcome, William. And it's going to start downloading. Let me see. Can I tweet it out? Maybe that will give me a link that I can give William. Hang on one second. Link. Copy the link. And here you go, William. Why won't my chat box open? Hang on one second. William, I'm going to send you the link. And actually, I'll send it to everybody. And there you go. There's the link. You can also look at your design as an interactive website. It's this new feature. It's really interesting. Yeah, it doesn't work so good for the ebook covers. It worked with the PowerPoint presentation. But that's it. You can send it out on social. You can send it to certain people. You can even embed it, right? So there you go, William. There's your book cover. Write something on Instagram. You know, I know it's not groundbreaking. It took me 30 seconds to make it, but it's easy. Yeah, I just wanted to give you an example of how easy it is. You just have to have the idea in your head. Nikki, did that help you? You know how you can use it now? Michael, so he said, can you put your own picture in it? Absolutely. So let me delete this picture there. I do have a picture of myself somewhere in here. Here we go. Insta Business by, sorry, William, taking your name off now. Let's see, by, oops, Alicia Little. Who asked me that? Michael, do you see that? Is that good? Yeah? So that was the question Michael asked. Let me see if you guys have any other questions. And then let me show you. So I was using the example of book covers because of Michael Chambers, right? And let me give you another link. This is Canva's other templates. So again, I recommend you upgrade to Canva for Work if you're going to be serious about the designing. All right, here we go. And you can see when you get into this template section, click on, hang on, I've got stuff all over my screen. Click on features, and then you can go to book covers. And then you just see more book covers here. And yeah, anyway, this is just where I like to start out when I'm looking to make some book covers. These look nice, don't they? Some nice book covers. You can make a huge business just doing creating book covers, creating ebook covers, and it's so fast and easy. Of course, you need to ask the client what they want, but most of the times just the client seeing their name on something that's a beautiful piece of art gets them just so excited. So I recommend that. And use the free stock photo sites. Oh yeah, I was going to show you something else. Yeah, that was, if you go back into Canva, there are so many different things that you can do, like social media, Instagram. Let me do Instagram for a second. And let's say I want to make an Instagram post. I've taken some pictures of Ava, Lorette's beautiful daughter, and let's say I want to put it on an Instagram post. So I can choose this layout right here. I can go to uploads because I've already uploaded some pictures of her. Here's one that I uploaded here. And hang on one second. I'm going to try to put it in here. As if you pop it to the sides, it'll automatically fit in. It's not doing it for me today. Oh, there it is. And then I am going to take the words and move it down. And here we go. And I know that I can see that this image has a filter on it. I'm going to try to see if I can, yep, there's, I can't remember how to take off the filter on this theme. It's like the theme has a filter on it. Let's see. Hang on one second. Putting it back. Oh, here it is. Filter. click on filter, and then I'm just going to put normal. I don't want any other filter, but it's like you can put on different filters, you know, Instagram's filters. Isn't that cool? So you can change the picture up. This is just a business in itself, doing this for people, making amazing pictures for them. Look, you can make this picture look vintage if you wanted, right? Or we could just go back to the original photo or just put a light filter on the original photo like this one right here. And then it says, it's not beauty that endures, it's the love that makes us see beauty, right? That's by Leo Tolstoy. And then we have our image right there. Do you guys like that? Right? And then you can download that. And I probably actually do need to put a little bit different of a filter to make the white words stand out more. So, you know, nah, they're not standing out so much. But you just play around with it to see what you can get that really makes it, oh, someone's asking if I can change the font. Of course, I can change the font. So in the normal, it actually looks better. Let me do some heavier contrast. Right, so there you can just play around with it. So have some fun, play around. I can see the words really good on this version right here, right now. BG says you can put a box behind it. You are right. So if I go into the element section, I can click on shapes, and then I can put a box. Right, put a box with a little bit of curves, and I can put that box down here. And right here if I wanted to. I'll have to put Leo Tolstoy somewhere else. And then I can make this a different color. You see me doing it. Again, you have to play around with it. I use it every day. So yeah, every single day. And then BG, do you use this, or you just knew you could do that, right? And then I can put this, you know, in the box. Oops. What did I just do? Range back. If you lose something, you can press undo twice. All right. I need to move this forward, so you click on it and you arrange it by moving it forward, right? And then you pull it down. And then you've got something. And I could have made this shape, you know, better if I wanted. BG says she uses it every day. What do you use it for, BG? Michael says, I'm clapping. Nikki says, that's cool. So, BG does meme book covers. All right. And BG, do you do that for Fiverr or just yourself, or what do you use it for? So any other questions? Going once, going twice before we wrap it up? Hope you guys have enjoyed this session. Austin, glad you like it. Glad you think it's awesome. BG says, I do it for blog post traffic. Awesome. Patricia, thank you so much. I enjoyed being here with you guys today. Michael says, love it. All right, guys. Yes, we will post the link to watch it back. Lucy in our office will send it out tomorrow, so you will see it in your email tomorrow. She sends it out in email, so look for that email. You're welcome for the demo, and thank you guys for joining us once again for another webinar, and I look forward to teaching you something new and exciting and fun next week. Bring a friend with you. Learning is always better with a friend, so invite some people, and we'll have some fun next week. Bye, everybody. Bye. Say bye. Bye. Bye.